What up? What up?
In life, there's always something that wants to break you down and steal your joy, steal your crown even. But you know what I've come to realize? You gotta always keep that chin up, sis. Chin up, sis, chit chat with Iman.
What up? What up? What up, my guys? It's Iman Smith with the Chin Up Sis Chat along with yours truly. I don't know. I feel like I'm supposed to be here. I haven't been on YouTube ever, but I know I belong here, and I know many of you guys are interested in hearing from me, getting to know me, and not just on Instagram, but here, so you can have a more intimate vibe with me. As you can see, there's a subscribe button below, so make sure you press that, pound that, whatever the case may be, so that you can get notifications of yours. Like I said. All right, so if you look at the title, you can see that the title is called Pregnancy, the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. All right, for those who don't know, I am going on I'm going on to my third trimester in like 2 weeks. But I am 6 months pregnant, y'all. 6 whole months. And when I tell you guys, it has literally been a journey. I'm not lying to you guys, okay? And for those who are pregnant, or have experienced pregnancy, you know that it definitely is a journey in its own, okay?
Good, bad, and ugly. All right, so
I'm gonna get into it so that you can have a better feel of, I guess, my experience, advice that I would give in terms of being pregnant, especially if this is your first child, and how to go about maneuvering through that. Okay. Okay. So one of the first things, pregnancy initially, for most people, when you're finding out or when you think you may be pregnant, I mean, because I know a lot of people, a lot of women, you know about this, having different pregnancy scares and things like that. It's like, oh, you're hoping that you're not pregnant sometimes. You're like, oh my gosh, please. But in the event that pregnancy test turns positive, you are kind of nervous. I can't say that about me. When I first found out that I was pregnant, I really can't say that. I don't know. I handle things pretty weirdly. Like, I wasn't like, oh my God. Like, I was pretty like calm, cool, collected. And before I even took a pregnancy test, I just knew in my body that I'm pregnant. And let me tell you something. If you are a woman, you know your body, okay? You know, like, you know, when something's feeling weird, when something is different, you know, like, it's just this feeling. So for me, now y'all not gonna believe this. Y'all gonna think it's kind of weird. But for me, the way I knew I was pregnant, come closer. The way I knew I was pregnant was one day I was looking in the mirror and I was looking down at my belly button, and I'm like, it's a little meaty down here. Like, it's kind of meaty. I don't know. It looks extra. I don't know. And literally, like, that moment, I'm like, okay, I know I'm pregnant. I know it. I don't even need a test. So that particular day, I'm gonna tell my boyfriend at the time, let him know, and we're gonna take a test officially, so that we can truly know, is this real or is this just imagination? So, I mean, clearly y'all know I just told y'all I was pregnant. So the test came back positive, and I wasn't surprised, and my boyfriend wasn't surprised either. Initially, like I said, we were going off of just the strength of, I noticed extra belly fat around my belly button, and that's what we were going off of when I told him. So after, like I said, telling him that, we went and got the test and yada, yada, yada. Okay, so got telling him out the way, cool, we're good. And then it's almost like, and if you've been pregnant, you know this for a fact, okay? The moment you find out that you are pregnant, the moment you confirm it within your soul, like, I'm pregnant, I know this. Let me tell you, them symptoms hit you like that. Like, it literally hits you immediately. And like I said, I mean, it's different for everybody. Every pregnancy is different. However, okay, a lot of us unlucky ones, sometimes and oftentimes experience a lot of crazy symptoms, especially in the first trimester. Y'all, When I tell y'all, the nausea that comes in the first trimester is debilitating. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, anything you thought you were doing that you normally would do, that's done. That's dead. Like, you're not, as a matter of fact, eating, don't even worry about eating. Like, because you're not gonna be able to eat anything. Like, you're not gonna be able to keep anything down. You're not gonna be able to drink water. I mean, even with water, like sometimes you're throwing up water. And I think for me, I literally for the first trimester I was barely eating anything. I remember I was eating a lot of ice because that was helping me. I had some crackers and I ate like a lot of Lay's chips, salty Lay's chips, but even that wouldn't last long. And it was like taking a toll on me. It was taking a toll on me because it's like, you know, you're going from a place where you're used to living your normal life. You're used to moving and grooving and smoothing all throughout your life. You're just chilling. And then when this happens, this big thing happens, it is considerably one of the most I don't want to say gut-wrenching things, but like I said, if you experience nausea like I did, then it's kind of gut-wrenching. There is really nothing that will really alleviate the nausea feeling that you have. Like, and it just comes a part of pregnancy. So if you have a child, expect that. Expect that. Okay. Another thing to expect during your first trimester is your energy level is shot. Like, you're not really trying to do much. I mean, you think you are, and then, like I said, that nausea hits you and you realize real soon that you're not doing nothing. Like, and I know that for me, my energy was messed up in every area. Like, I would be good, and the next thing I know, I'm throwing up, so I don't feel like walking, I don't feel like doing anything. And my boyfriend really had to kind of help me and assist me because, y'all, I was not in the mood to do anything. Your libido, either it rises or it doesn't. Like, if it increases or it doesn't. And for me, it kind of decreased, you know, considering, like I said, I was going through so much with my body and with throwing up and feeling sick. And it was just like, so in a lot of ways, I wasn't doing the things that I would normally do sexually. I wasn't doing the things I normally would do physically. I wasn't exercising. I wasn't moving as much as I would like to. And ladies, do not beat yourself up for this part of your pregnancy, because naturally you're gonna do that. Naturally, it's gonna be like, dang, I'm not doing what I used to do. And if you have a partner, they're gonna be feeling like you're not doing what you used to do, because it's new for them as well, you know? So it's like, you have to kind of balance that, but you also have to be tender with yourself enough to know that this is a part of the entire process. So you shouldn't stress about where you are in terms of energy, okay? Because if you don't feel up to it, do not overly push yourself, because it could be detrimental to the baby. First trimester is the pit of hell. It's the pit of hell. But if you are lucky enough to climb out of that pit of hell and reach like week number 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, okay, now we're gonna get to you getting to a place of rejuvenation, where now you feel like you could move a little bit more. Maybe you feel like you could do a little bit more in the bedroom. Maybe you feel like, that's what happened to me. Like, I feel like now I can do a little bit more, way more than what I could when in the beginning. Your appetite is slowly creeping back. So you know what? You might be able to keep down water this time. And you know what? You might be able to keep down a thing or two. Foods that I was normally eating from my first trimester that would make me sick, like foods that I loved, like that would make me sick, I couldn't eat for real in my second trimester. Because like I said, throwing up and gagging from it, it was really weird. I remember this one time, I bought this bomb-ass breakfast sandwich thinking I'm about to tear that up. Let me tell you something. Gave my boyfriend his, I ate mine, and literally not a minute later, I threw that sandwich up. And I was more distraught as to, dang, like, the sandwich looked good, the sandwich felt good, and it's gone now. Now it's not, now it never, it didn't even stick to me. So you're gonna regain that energy back, so do not trip. your weight is going to start picking up. Like, so that's another thing that some women get real insecure and weird about. But like I said, this is about your child. It's about your child being healthy and your body doing what it has to do in order for your child to be healthy. Do not trip if you have gained pounds. Now, mind you done lost a lot of pounds your first trimester because you threw up everything you've been eating. So you probably a stick anyways. But if that wasn't your experience, either way, like I said, as pregnancy picks up for anybody, skinny, whatever, big, whatever the case may be, you are going to gain weight, okay? And that comes with the territory, boo. So don't let anybody like get weird with you or start saying slick comments about your weight, because honey boo boo, that comes with being a superhuman woman who can give life. So that's what that is. Don't let anybody trip you up on that. The second trimester is lit. Okay, so as you get to the middle of the second trimester, now it's Liddy Bop season. Okay, now you at that phase where you just got the cute baby bump, and now it's just like you out here like, you know, with the baby bump though. But you can rock it, and your mood and things aren't affected. You probably have gotten back to your normal, some type of normalcy with yourself, where, like I said, energy, sexually, physically, all that, you got to back to a stable place. We almost lost you, but you got back to a stable place. And like I said, you were able to rock and do that cute bump stuff that pregnant women do in second trimester. So it's lit around that time. Your body changes even more. So we all have boobs, right? They're gonna get bigger, perhaps. Maybe they're gonna fall a little. Who really knows? I know for me, my boobs did both. So it's like, thanks, child, for doing that to me. So don't, if you're used to perky, you know, sitting up, chill, like, you know, boobies. No, it's dead. That's dead. Okay, and areolas gonna become like giant dark chocolate chip cookies. Okay, like, things are changing, and that's Listen, it's a beautiful change. It's a beautiful change. If you have somebody with you, a partner, so you want to have a supportive partner who loves you at every stage, okay? Not just hoping and waiting for you to snap back and drop that baby weight, okay? You know, you want to be with somebody who can, that you are thebomb.com. So if you are not with that somebody, drop them, okay? Drop them. All right, because you don't need any type of stress during your pregnancy. You don't need any type of stress. And also, you want to make sure in terms of partner, okay, you want to make sure that you are communicating with your partner about, you know, what's going on, how you're feeling, because like I said, ladies, you're not going to be in the mood for a lot of stuff. Okay, and even during the second trimester, even though your energy has picked up, you may at some point not be in the mood. You're going to become tired. You're going to be profusely tired to the point where you're like, dang, like I just slept. Like I just slept and I'm still tired. Like, you know, so you have to be able to communicate that, not feel like your partner's going to beat you up about that, because they need to recognize, like I said, that your body is changing, and you also recognize that your body is changing. So the baby is dictating everything at this point. The baby is dictating what's going on, what's happening. Your job is to kind of follow. And like I said, having that supportive partner is imperative. Now, if you don't have a supportive partner, reach out to family, have that support there. If you don't have family to reach out to, there are programs, which I will tag below, so that you have access to that will aid you in the process, where they offer you free counseling, free access to items for your child, strollers. That there are plenty of programs that will aid you as you go through this journey, and that is lit. That is lit. Okay, all right, so I think that's about it. I mean, I think I covered it all right? So my next video, guys, I want you guys to tune in, because it'll be a get to know me video. And don't y'all want to get to know me? Like, you don't want to just take advice from somebody you don't know, right? Right. So make sure that you are tuning in to the next video. All right. Make sure that you are subscribing. All right, because there are plenty more videos to come. There are plenty more vlogs to come. I want to show you guys my baby shower and how beautiful that was, and all different type of things. And mind you, I'm not going to just talk about my pregnancy. There are so many things that I want to hit on, and I want to make sure that we are connecting as one, that we are becoming one soul. Yeah. So I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all, and I'll see you guys at the next episode. Okay. Bye.